listen and learn. My friend George works for a global aerospace firm in Southern California. He told me a crazy story recently about when his big boss come to town to fix some problems and listen to the drops. Jock is in his 30s and has to deal with some of the generation tension between his youthful teams and baby boomer bosses. Jokes shock with me. Our boss flew in from St. Louis to have a big meeting with all of us on the team. He wanted to hear our concern and learn what was causing problems in our production output. We had spent all morning in a conference room with these gentlemen, and would you believe it? Every single issue we brought up, he sat down with excuses. He blamed us to refuse to listen to our concerns at all. It was like sticking to a brick wall. He spent all morning rationalizing, making excuses, and belittling my legitimate concerns we brought up. I asked jokes, so how did that make you feel? He said his and his colleagues left that meeting extremely discouraged Think about the question I told you as audience when I start my talkings on leadership. How many of you have ever worked for a terrible boss? When I ask that terrible boss question, it is as it's 90% of the audience raising their hands and saying, you are, if only you know the half of it. When I drill down into the stories of their folks and their experience, I am amazed at how often the issue of listening comes up, or really the lack of listening. Our team leader is so arrogant. She just does not listen. She is the worst expert on everything. I think she loves to hear herself talk. I hear story after story of trust, of false trust, followers who wish there could be heard. The problem of poor listening has increased dramatically in the last internet and advertising. Now I even get a taxing when I am filling up my car at the pumps with a little screen screaming advertisements at me, and social media addiction has taken attraction to a whole new level. Have you noted that fewer people than ever really listen to you in the midst of all the interaction of technology? How do you feel when someone really does listen deeply to you? When you are really hurt, we feel for you. I feel in those raw moments that my leader really does care about me. If you are just starting out as a leader, this lesson